Hello there, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Messing About with a Narrowboat. This week's going to be a short week, a series of half days for me because I've got quite a lot of domestic home stuff to do. So, as I said at the end of the last episode, the challenge this week is get the lockers finished and painted. So I'm just mixing up some paint. So another, I'm afraid, short video, bit boring because it's on my part list items. But lockers and hatches. Now I was in yesterday for about half a day doing the first coat on all the lockers, and I'm just about finished the second coat. It's taken me about an hour so far, but I have to keep stopping because the smell of the epoxy paint in the locker is quite overwhelming. Yes, I can wear a mask and I've tried wearing a mask, it's just getting in the way. So I do a little bit, stop, breathe, do another little bit, so it's just taking a wee while. But second coats are always quick. 11 months after starting painting the boat and being caught by weather and stuff, I've finished. Well, actually I haven't. I just remembered, got the bow locker to do, but I've finished the stern. Oh my God. I've said it before. If you're going to paint a boat and you can afford it, don't do it yourself. It is a horrendous task. Well, it has been for me. It's been enjoyable, but in this last hurdle has been tedious and challenging and difficult. Yeah, if you can afford it, get somebody else to paint your boat. Right, that's my half day allotted time today done. I'm off home. Got more chores to do. Good. The only job we've got to do left in painting is the bow locker. And I accepted that I was a bit too big to fit in the bow locker. And I've been trying to think about how we're going to paint it. But I have a solution. We have a grandson. But he's too tall to fit in it. Say hello, Ewan.
Hi.
Right, plan C. The only way we can do it is with roller. Change of plan, it was much easier to do it like that.
Oh,
You're doing brilliant.
thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. For a 16-year-old afflicted by being 16, you're doing brilliant.
I mean, I'm 15, but
15?
yeah,
Oh well, you're nearly 16.
yeah, in a year.
Well, that's nearly. GCSE Arts coming on well. Thanks, Ewan. Brilliant job. You're all covered in paint down the side. That's why I got you to wear the overalls.
Yeah.
Because that way your mum and dad won't scream at me for getting your clothes all painted.
Yeah.
So rather than being fancy and using different colours, we've just painted the whole thing just a straight black. It's a locker. That's the epoxy paint, and it'll be nice and hard. We just want to get it a coat on top of the primer. Stop any rust developing. It will need a second coat, but that's okay. We'll do that tomorrow. I think I'm being roped into a McDonald's. And what the heck? It started to rain. At least we've got the first coat on, and I can close the hatch lid. Bleeding heck! It's not supposed to be raining this week at all. Teaching grandson how to put on edge trimming. Hey, look at that. I've now got washing the roof. Hey! I like this labour thing. Back the next day, Ewan's inspecting his handiwork and we're going to whack on the second coat. Morning, Ewan.
Morning.
And just like that, the second coat is done. Thank goodness, and really grateful to Ewan for his help. But that's the painting finished, completely and utterly done. Well, until I hit something and chip it, it has to be painted again. Right, find something else to do now. So let's fit the stern locker doors, which I ground down to make a perfect fit, which worked great. And then they gave them a coat of epoxy paint, and they don't quite shut again. And it's just simply due to thickness of paint. It's not anything other than that. It's the same with the other side. It will shut if I push it, but it's just thickness of paint. And I honestly believe that's what's wrong with the hatch door. It's not anything wrong with the door's fitment. It's just the paint's too thick. That's why I ground them down, but I've just made the problem. Well, it's better. They actually close now before they wouldn't close at all. So yeah, that epoxy paint is just too darn thick. They'll hold in just fine when I put the locks on them. Let's clean up this workbench. Well, that way I won't get any paint residue on the nice lovely bits of oak that I'm about to start work on when I line the doors and the hatches. So, worthwhile exercise just to get paint residue off of it. So I'm going to wrap up this week's vlog here. As I said at the beginning, it's just a series of half days this week. Some domestic stuff. Managed to grab grandson for a bit of help, which has been invaluable. Awesome. Yeah, and I'm babysitting my son and the other grandkids tomorrow. His wife is going out with Ewan for the day, so I've got to babysit my son so that he doesn't get up to mischief. I didn't get through everything I wanted to do this week. We've done well, but I've only got the mushroom vents. I just want to put some mastic around the edge of the mushroom vents, like I did the portholes, just belt and braces, seal it all up. But next week, I'm going to fit the solar panels. That'll be fun. The roof needs washed, it needs hoovered, it needs wiped, it's filthy. Again, because they were sandblasting. So I need to wash it all again. But solar panels next week. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thank you for the comments. Some good hints and tips, and hopefully I've clarified. It was mentioned that the quality of the steelwork wasn't great. It's not that, it's the issue with the hatches. It is just, I painted too thick. It's as simple as that. You know, what can you do? And so we'll see you next time.